Hello, Instagram and Facebook friends and family members. This is Pastor Cynthia. I'm the founder and the life coach for New Beginnings for Women. And I just want to thank you in advance for joining me today to listen to this video. Earlier this week, I posted a video on epigenetics and how our past family experiences and their lifestyles can change the genetic makeup of you and your lineage. I used the example of how attending church as a child and the way that your family acted after church influenced your current belief on church and how you behave in church today. If you haven't listened to the video, I encourage you to do so. It's pretty cool. But today, I want to piggyback on that and take the conversation just a little bit deeper, okay? This time, let's take a more detailed look at your childhood. This time, we're going to look at your childhood influencers, okay? And see if you can figure out the big lie in your life. The big lie, the big lie. I know what you're thinking. What in the world is the big lie? So I'm not really talking about the adults who lied to you the most, but maybe I am. Maybe I am asking you that. But what I really want you to do is to reflect on your childhood influencers so you can identify the false belief systems, the big lie, okay? That you have taken on to be true. I don't think we even realize that we do that. The big lie that is not authentic to how God has created you. The big lie, the roles you have subconsciously taken on that is hindering you and it's not pleasing or serving to God. Amen. So on this next part, need for you to make sure you have a pen and paper available, okay? So you can do the activities, write down your responses to these activities. If you need to, go ahead and pause the video and come back to it, okay? I'll give you a few minutes. Feel free to pause it. But for those of you who are ready, let's go. First thing I want you to do is to write down a list of all the roles that you currently play in life. Whether you're a mother, that's a role. A father, that's a role. A wife, that's a role. Husband, that's a role. Grandparent, a student, a worker. What type of job do you have? What else? A caregiver. Maybe you're taking care of parents. Okay? So anything you can think of. You're a sister. You are an aunt. You are a son. Your brother. All of that. Write it down. Okay? Again, pause the video when you need to. Next, for each one of them, think back on the person who taught you how to play in each one of those roles. Who did you look up to when you was a child? Who were you around as a child who played those roles? For example, your mother. Was it your mother? If it was your mother, how was she as a mother? What type of personality did she have? What was it about her that made her a mother? If it wasn't your mother, what about them? What role did they play? How did they model mothering to you? Okay? Did they actually provide instructions to you to train you how to be in that particular role? Or did you just pick up their demeanors and their habits just because you was around them all the time? You have to think about that, okay? You really have to go back into your childhood memory bank and replay what those people were doing in front of you, what they were saying in front of you, what they were saying to you, and most importantly, how are they treating you? All this plays a role, and it impacts how you are, okay? It really does, but we need to get this taken care of. What else do I want to say about that? Think about what they were doing. Did what they were doing, does it now line up to the type of person you want to be or the type of person you are transitioning into? And if you're a Christian, did the actions that they were doing back then when you was a child, did they line up as a Christian now that you know what a true Christian is? Okay, I have one last set of questions for you. What would happen if you let go of those child influencers roles that don't work for you anymore? What would happen if you stopped acting like them in the way that they modeled before you? What would happen? Would you be comfortable? Would you be uncomfortable? You know, you've been acting that way for a long time, ever since you was a child. What benefits would you lose? I hate that question. What benefits would you lose if you change and when you decide to change? You have to look at all of that and count the costs. But at the same time, what benefits would you gain if you change or when you decide to change? Amen? Okay, I just wanted to show you a few of the many activities that are part of my coaching sessions, okay, that I provide that will help you on your path to God's life purpose. If you're honest with yourself and you critically think through each of these questions and answer them honestly, you're ready to take the first step in changing your life. I'm serious. You ready to move forward in God's purpose? Go to my website and schedule an appointment with me. The URL is in the profile information section. And if you have been truly blessed by these videos, or if you know someone that may be blessed by them, please share on your Instagram and your Facebook page, okay? Be a blessing to someone. Let's help each other out, amen? Always remember, the first session is free. That's where we're going to talk about your goals, but we're also going to talk about the expectations you have of me and also the expectations I have of you to make sure that it is a good fit. Amen? Amen. So stay blessed, everyone. This is Pastor Cynthia. Take care.